What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Gwent video here on the Ace of Plays channel, where we, generally speaking, play unoptimized decks with a lot of misplays. But we have a lot of fun doing it. If that's not for you, I get it. But, don't waste your time, okay? If you can't enjoy anything but perfection, you're in the wrong place, buddy. But for those of you who enjoy a little bit of silliness and dumb shit. Is that a word? Doesn't sound like a word. Welcome. Now, I guess it was only about time. It was only a matter of time. You know, I've always been a fan of greedier decks. You know, I don't care much for control. Point slam can get a little boring. I enjoy it from time to time. Both of those playstyles, in fact. But I've always been a sucker for the greed. And so yeah, it was only a matter of time before I got to the point where I am at now, where I keep making greedy Northern Realms lists. You know, Northern Realms is the greed faction. They're the engine faction with the greedy plays. And here we are. You know, my Spellweaver deck that I made a few days ago. Quite greedy, and very fun to play. And this deck is very similar to that in what we're trying to do, because we're trying to use mobilization and Reaver Scouts, stuff like that, to make a bunch of Lyrian Arbalests. These gain 1 charge whenever you play a card with orders. So we want to spam these, play a bunch of cards with orders. That includes Garrison. It has an order effect, and it will spawn and play a card with an order effect. That gives 2 charges. Now I've tried a lot of things in this deck, like Chapter of Wizards, just because it has an order effect and it makes a card with an order effect. And one thing you definitely can do, I deliberately chose not to do this because I think everybody's sick of Reaver Hunters, but Reaver Hunters are a good fit. And then you can play Mushy Truffle, which again will give 2 charges to Arbalests. But the thing is, if you put in Reaver Hunters, this deck just becomes a bad Reaver Hunter deck. Which is why I deliberately just decided to not play Reaver Hunters. We're playing the Scouts because they are order cards that spawn and play order cards. They can get us more Arbalests. And they are really good with Muta Generator, or as I like to call it, Muta Degenerator, because this card is nuts. Like, it's so nuts that I don't like it, but then in this particular deck, I think it's really funny because the deck is made to have only 5 provision bronzes, no 4s. But we still fulfill the rule of 16 because of all of our tutors and thinning cards and Vernon Roche and Thaler. I'll get to Thaler. But first, yes. We're playing a bunch of order cards. A bunch of 5 provision bronzes that have order. We thin our deck like crazy. We make carryover like crazy. We have order payoffs with Arbalests. Trollolololo. Trollol. Lol. Trollololo. Oh yeah, I got it. Whenever we use an order effect, he gains 1 armor, and then once during the game we can lose all that armor and gain it back in boosts. Hubert Reich is also in here as an order payoff card. You know, I wanted to just have all the order payoff cards, and I used to have Lyrian Cavalry. Is that what it's called? Yeah. And this would be a good 4 provision bronze in a deck like this, but then it just... the deck evolved. And I had less and less 4 provision cards, and then I had none. So he's out. And Vernon Roche, I mean, he's just here because I needed thinning, and also he he can help us play 2 order cards in the same turn. Set up a bunch of orders. And because there are no 4 provision cards that he might end up getting, he actually does count as tutoring 2 target cards with regards to the rule of 16. I know this is much more in-depth stuff than I should have to really cover for degenerate deck. I think this deck is degenerate. Not in terms of power level, because I haven't tested it against human opponents, but just the design of it. I love it because it's so effed up. The last card I want to cover is Thaler. Thaler is in here because, you know, order effect, fine. Thinning, fine. But also he feels really good as sort of a throwback to open beta when Avalok used to have an ability that both players drew 2 cards. Just both players drew 2 cards. So Thaler's effect, but on deploy, and 2 cards instead of 1. And I remember there was a period of time where a lot of engine-based decks with, you know, the more turns in the round, the more points they got, would play Avalok to extend the round. And, you know, mainly to just get more points out of their engines. And that's kind of the point here. Thaler extends the round by 1 turn, which for an engine-heavy deck such as ours could mean a lot of extra points. And the fact that he has an order effect, it's nice. Nice little bonus. And if we get all our draws, if we get to cycle both Siege Masters and, yeah, mainly that, we get to use both of these efficiently, we play our entire deck. Every match, ideally. So, this deck is... The concept is very funny to me. And I've enjoyed bullying the AI with it, and hopefully we get some good matches against actual people here. We're just gonna jump into some gameplay. I'm still a little bit sick, so I might sound congested. I'll try to not make too many disgusting noises as we jump into the gameplay. Enjoy the video. Thank you for watching. Let's get greedy. Okay, Nilfgaard. Let's get wrecked. Wait. Wasn't that like the Witchfinder? As a skin for Nilf... Okay. That's fine. Let's see, gentlemen. We want to keep a few cards in the deck. I have a few bricks with this hand, so I'll keep it to a minimum. The Muta Generator is pretty much always our opening play. With Lady of the Lake and the Neuromancy, like, our odds of getting this turn 1 are really good. Really good. It's an imposter deck. Oh god, no. And here I thought I was being a degenerate. Okay. Okay. What? Please no. I mean, they 100% have a Purify for that. So locking it is no point. We're just gonna have to let them do their entire thing. And then just, oh, come on. When 0-point teleportation is actually a viable strategy, you know there's something messed up here. See, that is already 15 points in the deck. This is how we beat him. Carry over. We have 1 Siege Master, so that's a little bit of cycling. It's very nice. So they want to... I mean... No! I mean, first of all, why would anyone play that card? By the way, I got to reveal that card. That was my first card reveal. But why would anyone play that? And why this deck... Why is this deck playing Mass Purify? They have infusions. They want to infuse. I don't get it. I don't understand why they're playing it. What? Okay, look, there are a lot of times when I'm recording and my opponents are playing some wacky cards and I have a little bit of reaction. I think that is the weirdest that I have seen. Why? Why? I don't understand. I just straight up do not get it. Like it's obviously it's a garbage card. I don't think it has anti-synergy with their leader. And with parts of their deck, and it's a 100% garbage card in its own right. I'm sorry. I'm just so very confused. I'm so confused. Like, I'm scared because Huh? What? Okay, you know what? Leave it. I think people are done listening to you react. It's probably appearing fake at this point. Yep. One of the worst interactions in the game, if you ask me, but that's fine. Okay, I would like to get some charges going here. I mean, if we kill them off, they don't get the points. So that's the strategy. Let's see, am I gonna get more Arbalest? Probably gonna get one more, so I'll save this. Yeah, we also want to kill their Arbalest. Also Trollalol. They have a decent amount of order effects. Both the Bronze Cultists do it. God, they're gonna boost too much. I don't think I'm able to kill that one. I'll have to wait for a smaller one. I can lock that one. Oh no. How bad is it? That's actually not terrible. Actually not terrible. Let's see. I think we want to get Trollolol down. You know what? I should be saving these charges, I think. I'm gonna do this so one random ping doesn't kill it. Oh god, no. Don't do my thing better than me. Yeah, we're gonna get greedy. We're gonna get greedy. Trollolol putting in the work. The one and only work. Now we lock this. Lock this, kill this. This poor Arbalest, he's gonna get it. I'm running out of space. At this point, I think we do this. I'm running out of space, so I'm going to... Ooh. God, you just have all the dumb cards in your deck. Oh, he's not boosted. Not boosted. And he had the infusion. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. It's still 4 points and a thing, so by all means. Almost hit the Trollolol with that. Okay, Trollolol. You're on your own. They've played Vilgeforts. We have beefed up bronzes to draw.
My duty? To stick my nose where it doesn't belong.
See, the Spring Equinox doesn't make sense because they infuse my units, they lock my units. Their leader wants statuses on my side. So even if there existed any justification for Spring Equinox to be played in any deck ever, it wouldn't be this one. It would, like, especially not this one. How was it that close? Wait, I was a card down, wasn't I? And now I'm a card up, and I won, so that's fine. Dude, when I play weird decks, I want to be the weird one in the video, okay? I don't want to be out-weirded. No more Nilfgaard. It's not funny. NR. So probably Reavers or Priestess. And they go first, which is a problem. Shield Wall. That could be a lot of things. Okay, wow, it's not often that I miss. I've done a lot of test matches with this, just to test consistency, and this match right now is the first time that I miss Muta Generator. Turn 1. And like that sample size is in the double digits by now, so that's actually impressive. Yeah, it's Witchers. It is Witchers. And I'm gonna draw Hubert Reich, aren't I? No, we got the Degenerator. Alright, turn 2 Degenerator is fine. That's fine, it's only one turn too late. There's still hope. And we're gonna use this for all it is worth. Thank you. Immortals. We can lock that, or maybe we should lock that. Except they can have a second one of this, but not a second one of that. See, she's the only 6 provision unit, so we play her in the front. Just for the 1 buff. Was that the wrong target? I've made this mistake before. I locked the wrong one of the 2. I don't remember which one was wrong. This one can gain points on the Tiny Witchers. This one needs this. But they also have that, so... Okay. Well then. I'm just gonna set up carryover. That's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna win with the high roll double Siege Master barely draw into Muta Generator play. That's how it's gonna go down. Now, do we go for the double Arbalests? I think... sure. I think sure. Mutation. Yeah, we're gonna get to kill this off before the bad stuff happens. There's Hubert. And now we caught up. Hubert is really nice because we play slow with the Muta Generator. And then it takes a few turns before we start actually boosting our board. But once he comes out, that's like 5 extra points. That like really helps. Neuromancy. Trial. Why not protect the 1? Why not protect the 1? It's a really good question. We got Erland, Vesemir. Anything? Should probably play this too. Yeah, we got time. We got plenty of time. This card. Lyrian Landsknecht. I actually love him. It's such a simple card. But it's such a clean design. It's so good. Alright. Round 1. On even. Carry over. Only on 3 units. How did I draw that many? I hate it when I do that. But it's fine. I wanted to hit this. That's okay. That's okay. Into that. Into something. Now, the main reason this deck even exists in the first place is because I love the buff to mobilization. But I just feel like its actual targets are very limited. But like, Lyrian Arbalest was the one that, you know, stuck out to me as this could actually work. So that's why we're doing this. So there's a lot of things that I could get here to set up. I could Aneromancy this into this, play him. He's 9 provision, so it doesn't get boosted. And then we just get a couple of cards. That actually... that sounds lovely. That sounds absolutely lovely. Oh. Oh. That's got to be the play. And we could get greedy and try to set up another one of these, but I don't think that's right. What do we get? Yeah, sure. See, I don't like you. This is 7. That's barely not enough. So we can at least set it up. Oh, I wished he would have gotten Thaler. That would have been good. And Garrison. Like, that was actually quite the low roll. But still pretty good. Alright. I respect it. You know what? If I can't kill it... let's see. Do we make another one of these? And then play... 1, 2, 3... Is another one of these going to be worth more than 8? No. No, it is not. Like, just solid units. Decent backup spawns for Reaver Scout. Decent backup target for casting contest. Just a clean design. Come on. I love Lyrian Landsknecht. Why hit like the... You have two things you can kill. Why hit the ones that you don't? I do not understand. And it's gonna get more armor. Oh, that's why. That's why. You know what? I figured maybe. Is there a point to saving these? No.
At last, a worthy opponent.
Now what? No. No, why? Why did I forget this existed? That's fine. See, I have 10, 13 points. That's enough to force out their last card. Which at this point is what I want to do. But they get to keep 2 leader charges. I think I actually got wrecked. That Oxy was devastating. Like the Igni was big. But the Igni didn't bother me. This is only boosted by 2 and I only have 1 target. No. I don't like this. I want to have this. And that. Okay, so we tutor 2 of them and draw 1 of them. That's perfect. Yeah, that's great. Perfect. Can't complain. I mean, it's not like we had a terrible thing going there. Enslave. Okay. Let's not do that, but then also let's I want to mulligan bronze, but then I also want to even have 5 of them left. Oh yeah, because I didn't draw any of them. Yeah, I have 7. That's fine. Alright, you know the deal. We're gonna just let them mute at the generator. Take care of business. Not the best hand, but do have playable. He's a nice payoff, but he is not the point of the deck, so Trollolol. I'm sorry you got milked right after getting seized, but I do love you. You are great. That's okay. I should have known. Should have known. Let me guess, you also have something to actually use it with. No, but you're gonna high roll into. That's genius! Nilfgaard genius. Can't even lock it even if I wanted to. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we're going to carry over town. That's fine. Why not use it? I don't know. sure I'll use it now, because I'm actually threatening to kill that thing. So unless they have backup soldiers in their hand... Oh god. You know, I gotta say, this is the way I like Nilfgaard to be played. Like, just playing your cards. Like, nothing like super fancy abusive combos, just... Okay, my 5 provision bronze just plays your 5 provision bronze instead. I think that's fine. I think that is perfectly fine. But why is Traherne suddenly in every deck just because I mean, he gained 2 power, but he also gained 2 provisions? I'd say he's actually worse now. Okay, here's the thing. I can play this, but then I am at the point of no return. So I'll take the loss on 5 with their leader out of the picture. All things considered, that's not the worst spot I could be in right now. Alright. That's good. That's good. Let's, He's still in the deck because I only used 2 order effects. That's cool. That's life, I suppose. There's Calvin. Hopefully that means they drew garbage. Now, if there's a bleed here, it needs to be punished. I mean, I'm sure they just drew their best cards anyway.
Do I enjoy torture? Perhaps.
So I haven't spent this. So I have a free spend on that. Let's grab the ballista. Hubert could help us punish a bleed here. Unless he pops out here. Roche? Roche? That's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna save this Landsknecht for last, just in case they do force my leader out of me. This is a decent leader target last turn. Okay, they're just gonna grab the best thing. Or that. Kind of weird inclusion, but not a bad card by any means. I mean, how do I beat their best cards after this? With my leader, right? Like, I have to preserve my leader at all costs, I think. And of course, a target for it. No, I forgot about him. Okay, he's only killing one of them. Yeah, you know what I said about preserving my leader? I think I just failed that pretty miserably. Uh, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's one short. That's not any better. Oh, Hubert. Hubert, you might have just saved my life. Most likely not. But maybe.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Oh no, because they have this. Why are you playing my cards better than me? But at least they're spending it. I really don't want to use my leader. That's game losing. But being a card behind. Also game losing. 11. Okay. If they drew art out. Wait, do I have this to spawn a soldier. That's my only way of getting a soldier. But 5 cards in deck, that's fine. Vigo. Oh, that's so slow. That's so slow. Yes.
Suffering ennobles, friend. You'll be a count once I'm done with you.
Do I Thaler? I mean, that gives them something to do.
Gladly help. If you live to see it.
Okay, I have 9 points without committing leader. And I have a 4-point lead. Please. Please let that be enough. Normally, I love close games like this. Because I don't know about you, but I find close matches exciting. But I don't want to lose against this. Oh, wait, I have the assault too. Oh my god. This is perfect. This could not be any more perfect. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards with orders. So spawning these might be a good idea. It should be more points than this. Because these are 8 each. These will be 4. No, but these are better targets for... Yeah. They're like neck and neck, but the Landsknechts are better reinforcement targets. That late in the round, so it's the better get, right? Wait, I tutor one. I draw into both. Man, am I glad I got these boys. Now we get this. Pull him out. Do we just take the kill? I mean, yes, right? Oh my god. Yes, because I'm just left with godlike cards. Yes. Nilfgaard. Maybe you shouldn't so willingly spend your leader round 1. Oh, that win felt good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, I gotta think here. The first match, was that a good illustration of the deck? I got to use Trollalol. Yeah, we got like mediocre Vernon Roche, but he's still yeah, I feel like every card did its part. You know what? I mean, this deck can get really greedy, and I want to show you guys this deck in its absolute highest glory. Not today, though. Here's the thing. Today, I was just testing the deck out, finally against human opponents. And we got to test, I'd say, one very vital part of a deck. Like, sure, when the deck just is not countered at all and you're just going off, that's fun to watch. And that's obviously fun to do. And that's an important aspect of the deck. You know, showing off the deck and just getting to know the deck, knowing what it can do. But today, I feel like we got to see what the deck can do under less fortunate circumstances. And I am content. You know, because I knew what the deck was capable of if everything went perfectly. Because that's what you get to experience when you play against the AI. So do your play testing there every once in a while. It's really funny. So like I know what it's capable of in a perfect scenario. But it was actually nice to see that it could hold its own. And fun to play. It was fun to play. Compared to the Spellweaver deck, I think the Spellweaver deck is more fun because you get a lot more charges. Like the deck is designed to just spam Spellweavers and get a shit ton of charges. But you know what this deck has going for it is obviously the Reaver Scouts. This only works on soldiers, so you need a soldier to do that, and also mobilization. My first mage deck, my first Spellweaver deck ever, that was years ago, back when mobilization just played a copy of a bronze unit from your deck. And like it was broken because people used it obviously to trigger Siege Chapter 1. The same turn it was played. And then they made it just spawn a soldier. It went from play any category as long as you have the bronze unit on your board and you have one in your deck. But now it's only soldiers and it's only spawn. I honestly wish either, like you could, since it's limited to soldiers, you could do spawn and play just to enable, a few more different things. Like you can enable obviously formation, but you could also use it with any soldier that has a deploy effect, right? Not that there are that many. Okay, you know what? I stand corrected. Fuck soldiers. But if you're gonna summon, if you're gonna spawn and summon instead of play, you don't have to worry about siege. So why not just let it spawn a copy? I mean, it's nice for soldiers to have their own leader. But right now, I feel like the leader is very, very limited in how you can use it. But I think Arbalest is a fine option. With Reaver Scout is a fine option, but then him copying Arbalests is a fine option. Again, is this just a worse Reaver Hunter deck? Maybe. But you can't argue the power of targeted pings. Targeted pings can help you in like greed mirrors. I feel like this deck in a greed mirror is very good. yeah, I wanted to show you guys the deck because I feel like the build is interesting looking, and you know, it plays with a lot of. It's a play style that I quite enjoy, and I got to use some lesser seen cards, all of which I actually really like, and I've been happy with them in this deck. And then, of course, we were probably just carried by this Muta Degenerator. It just turns everything degenerate. But yeah. Let me know down below what you thought of the deck. Again, I do want to show... I would like to show this deck just really going off. And, you know, that leads me into a point here. This is probably going to be a ramble. So, I mean, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you again soon for more content. But here's going to be one for the true fans. I've always been obsessing about the length of my videos. You know, like, there was a time when I always did 3 matches. If I didn't get 3 matches that I liked, that I were happy with, I just scrapped the whole video. Then I cut it down to 2 for a period, just to make things easier for myself. But, you know, a lot of people think 3 is the perfect number. I personally, when I watch card game content, I want as many matches as possible. If the video is over an hour long, yes, sign me up. And now, you know, I've been doing mainly 3-match videos because I've enjoyed playing. I've gotten 3 or more matches that I enjoyed and wanted to show, so no problem. And yeah, that's great. But I want to just constantly be open to 1-match videos, 2-match videos, 3-match videos, probably not more than 3, but you know. And especially 1-match videos. You know, if I ever do play a deck and I get, you know, I get a single match that is just so fun. Like, if I play this and I get 1 match where everything goes perfectly and I'm unstoppable. Like, that would make for a fun, just short video. On top of this one, you know, where we talk about the deck, go over the deck, look at some matchups, see how the deck performs under pressure. Just on top of this, just have an additional video with just 1 like bonus match. And it's very short. It's fairly short and accessible. People can click it and see, oh, what is this about? It's only 15 minutes long. I'll watch this. And then it's just like, whoa, that was crazy. I like this content. I'm gonna check out this chubby man. So I want to experiment with that. So far, I haven't gotten any singular matches. But now with this deck, I do actually feel like you know, I might do a full revisit, you know, a full 3-match video again at some point. But you know, if I ever feel like just playing this for fun, and you know, I'm in the mood for some recording, and I do get one of those glorious matches where things just work perfectly. You know, that could be like a 1-match video, just sort of a highlight type of thing. So yeah, I just wanted to share that idea with you, so you have a little bit of behind the scenes knowledge of what I'm planning, what I'm doing. I mean, I imagine most of you will be okay with it because it's just extra content, basically, and I can't see how you'd be opposed to that. So I'm sure you're on board, but I would love to hear any feedback. Maybe you have like ideas for ways I could make these videos even more special, because since they are shorter and the whole video is about a single match, it's easier to get more specific with it, and it's easier to put more effort and work into it. So if you have any ideas for how I can make these smaller videos, highlight videos, more interesting, maybe more intriguing, like, I would love to hear it, because I want to I want to have as much variety as I can. You know, we've been sticking to almost exclusively full 3-match videos of gameplay, you know, since I got back to it. But that's just because I want to get the ball rolling, get a backlog going, so when people find the channel, they have a lot of fresh videos to watch. But we're getting to a point now where I want to diversify, and yeah, just do as many different things as I can while staying within the realm of Gwent. So yeah, any feedback is appreciated, but I imagine most of you will be on board with this extra content. Great. Alright. If you listened through that whole thing, thank you. I really do appreciate anyone who watches my videos, but also anyone who watches the full extent of the video, listen to my ramblings, and, you know, just generally giving a shit. I really do appreciate that. So, thank you for watching this far. It is not Saturday night. It's a later recording session for me than usual, because I had an early shift at work. But I hope the rest of your weekend is fine. Is great. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. And if you're watching this video at a later point, when it's maybe the middle of the week and it's not the weekend anymore, I'm obviously talking about your next weekend. Come on, I hope your next or current weekend is going great. Or at least very fine. I'm a bit tired and still a little bit sick, so you'll have to excuse me. Anyway, I am gonna get this video edited up and uploaded to you guys tonight. Which there's no point in saying because you've just watched the whole thing. You know. You know when it came out. Thank you for the last time, for now, for watching. Have a good one, and I hope to see you again soon. Let's leave it at that. Bye.